Everybody wants to be the next Usain Bolt, the next Justin Gatlin, the next Tyson Gates, but everybody isn't 6'3" when they're sprinting. So what about for the shorter people that want to run that same speed, but they can't cover as much ground with like regular sprint mechanics? That's where the Spyder comes in. The number one question everybody is asking me, what is the Spyder and how can it make me run faster overnight? So the Spyder is basically an enhancement of front side sprint mechanics. So people always say, how can I run faster overnight? Basically, if you alter your sprint mechanics, which a lot of people in high school really don't focus on that much, they just out there running and want to run a faster time every week, then you're gonna run faster. And I seen the Spyder one day, because I use like regular sprint mechanics, like the 90 degrees stepping over, and I tried it and practiced the next day, and I seen me get my stride went open further, and my frequency became faster, and I could hit the ground faster and cover more ground. So it's basically you opening your knee angle from 90 degrees to like 110 to cover more ground and let your foot hit the ground quicker and come up faster, and you cover more distance. And I'm going to teach it to you, but before I teach it to you, I'm going to go over like some drills you can do for like regular front side sprint mechanics and help you improve your sprint mechanics, and things you can do to warm up the Spyder. So the first drill I'm going to start with is a cycling drill. So you start off by stepping over your ankle, and then you go into stepping over the calf, and then you go to stepping over your knee, because that's what you do during like top end speed running, like top end running. You're stepping over your knee, like cycling. So the first phase to this 3-step phase cycle drill is stepping over the ankle. And the most important part when you're stepping over the ankle is making sure you keep your ankle locked and keep it dorsiflexed. And that's the important part of getting as much power as you can when it comes to sprinting, keeping your ankle dorsiflexed. So you don't want to land here. You don't want to just land on your heel. You want to be dorsiflexed and land with the mid of your foot. So you're stepping over the ankle. So like you just stepping over your ankle, but you're doing it like you're running. So you're doing it like in the cycling part. So you step over your ankle, but keep it dorsiflexed and keep your legs straight. Just step over the ankle. And that's step one of front side mechanics running. Step number two is stepping over the calf. So as you increase speed in the race, your feet are going to naturally come up. And when you're running, people always say, should I run? Should I pick my knees up? You shouldn't worry about picking your knees up. You should worry about picking your heels up off the ground. Like if you pick your heels up, your knees gonna come up. You don't want to like, in no part do you want to see the bottom of your foot or your heels when you're running. You want to be here with your ankles up and not here. Because backside mechanics is where to get you rolled and boot printed. So you want to keep your heels up and get your feet down. Step over your ankle. That's what you do during acceleration. Step over your ankle. Then as you increase speed, you step over your calf. Then you step over your knee. So it goes from stepping over your ankle here to coming up to stepping over your calf here. And this is just in place. You do this in place. I mean, you could do it during your warm-up. Step over your ankle. It's like a small little circles, like you riding a bike. So stepping over your calf. And then the final one is almost the most important one, because this is what you do once you hit top end speed. You step over your knee. So you go from ankle, calf to knee. So let me show you how it looks. Boom, 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 boom. So stepping over your knee. And that's what front side mechanics are when it comes to sprinting. And that's how you correct your front sides. I always tell people the summertime is the best time to work on technique and form and prop and posture. And yeah, that's what I do all summer. So I want to show you this drill with me moving, because I normally do it while I'm moving. So I'm going to show y'all that and show you how it looks. And y'all should do this before y'all like do it in this order. Do this drill, the next drill I show you, and then work on the spider part at the end. And then you just work on it all summer and the off season. And I had purposely waited for people's seasons to be over to drop this video so they wouldn't go to a track meet and just try it without practicing it. I wouldn't give them that reason to not practice it. So work on it all summer and watch when you come back. Watch how your mechanics improve. Watch how much faster you get without even trying, just off of proper mechanics. So let me show you this drill, the whole cycle phase. During this drill, as you progress, don't focus on bringing your knees up. Focus on bringing your heels up, and your knees will follow. So here I'm going over the ankle, and now I progress to over the calf, and then over the knee, elevating my heels. You're pretty much cycling like you're riding a bike. So repeating that same motion, but standing up. Like that last drill, it was like a build up. This next drill is also a build up. It's straight leg bounce until top end running or top end running form. So I'm gonna start with my straight legs. I'm gonna start small, then I'm gonna increase until I go into running form. But I'm not gonna go 90 degrees here. I'm gonna go like 110. And that's what that spider really is. It's like enhancing that so you can open your stride length. Like that 110 is not that much bigger than that 90, but it's gonna cover so much more ground than that 90 is gonna cover. So I'm gonna show you how this drill is done, so y'all work on this one as well. So in this drill, when it comes to stepping over when I go into running form, I like to over exaggerate the knee angle. I open it a little bit more than 110, just so when I get in the race in the lactic hits, the movement will feel over exaggerated in the race, but it'll be like the proper angles, like at 110, because it's not, your knees aren't gonna come up as high, and naturally at full speed, your body just won't allow it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really